Okay, so the tips that I am going to be doing, I am drinking 2 litres of water a day. Actually, it's a complete lie. I aim to drink 2 litres of water a day, but as soon as it goes cold, it just goes out the window. So I've got my bottle of spring water here. So Jules Furnace has actually done a video like this, very, very similar. And I didn't actually know about there's a difference with mineral and spring water, and apparently it's more recommended that spring water is better. If you haven't seen Jules, definitely check her out. I'll put her like subscription here, up here, or in the bar below. So I like buying bottles because it makes me drink them, and this is really bad. I've done like 2 hours exercise today and I've only had that. That's so bad. So being more mindful, so mindfulness. So I've got the Mindful app. This is the Mindful IVF. So I've used Headspace before. Headspace is a really good one, but this one is actually aimed at IVF, and it's got lots of little different things, and his voice is great. I'm rubbish at sleeping, I always have been. So me and Tom have sort of created this kind of nighttime rule. It doesn't help that I don't get home from work till pretty much 10 o'clock at night. But what we're trying to do now is just have a cup of tea and we go straight to bed and we chat for a little bit. We sometimes have some music on. We've got some really good playlists. I'll show you some in a sec. So we use Spotify. There's like sleep playlists. There's yoga and meditation playlists. There's really nice music just to help you unwind, and we've got I don't think it's plugged in, but this just has lots of different colours on it and just makes everything feel like nice and relaxed. So we have that on. It mists as well, so you can put scents in it. So lavender's a really nice one. We've got a Moroccan one, and we kind of create this own little spa, catch up on everything. I have my hot water bottle, my throw around me, and I also fill in a happiness planner, which is this lovely book that's got a quote at the top of each day, and I've got the 100-day one, and it kind of gets you to write your schedule, write what you're excited for about the day, and then what was good about the day, and at the end of the week you sort of rank your week on how good it was, boring it was, exciting it was, and then at the end of the 100 days you put them all in a graph. Then you can sort of see hopefully your happiness rise. But it's lovely like motivational quotes, and there's something about writing every night that's just a really nice way to unwind. But this literally takes 1 or 2 minutes an evening. It's not a whole essay. So for those of you that don't want to write too much like me, it's great. So I've started keeping my phone, so like my bed's that way, my dressing table's that way, my phone is charged on my dressing table so it's not next to me, because I am a champion. Get up in the middle of the night, check some emails and blah de blah, have a quick look, and I've been in Pinterest for 2 hours. That happens all the time. The prenatal vitamins, fluffy socks to keep my feet warm at night. The Chinese believe that your feet and your ankles link to the temperature of your womb. So I'm also going to wear them in transfer as well, because I know a few people have, and I'm going to make a thing out of it. I'm going to buy a lucky pair of socks. I've got a real big thing about elephants at the moment. We both really got into elephants a few months ago, and we found this little wooden photo frame the other day, this elephant one at Next. It was the last one left. It's got this little circle in it, and we decided that is going to be the elephant that looks after our little embryo pictures from our time lapse. I'm going to try and find like elephant fluffy socks. That's the goal. The other thing I'm going to do is Brazil nuts. I'm a nutaholic, so I eat a lot of nuts anyway. I love cashews. They are just heaven. So Brazil nuts are not a nut I'll binge on either, so I'm just going to have a couple, like 3 or 4. They're supposed to be good for your lining. They've got selenium and lots of protein and essential fatty acids in them, so they're really, really good for you anyway. Great for your skin, high in vitamin E. So yeah, I can talk about nuts all day, literally. Dummy run. I didn't really know what this was. I mentioned it in one of my videos, but it makes so much sense to me. Again, it's not cheap, but I don't want something as stupid as a curve in my uterus, my pelvis, to put everything off. So I think it's about £500 to pay for it, but we're going to do it, and I think it's quite nice for me to know what to expect as well. So it's going to make me feel a little bit more at ease as well, so on the actual day that we do it. So definitely going for a dummy run. I'm very natural anyway, so this isn't a big change to natural products. So I went sulfate free with my hair products about 18 months ago and decided I was growing my hair, and my hair condition is so much better since going sulfate free. I try to use things that have got really little ingredients in and silicone free anyway. I always think you have to think, if you wouldn't eat something, why put it on your body? Because our skin's an organ, it absorbs everything. So I'm quite chemical free anyway. So I do a lot of homemade body scrubs, face masks, hair masks, lip scrubs. Again, if you want me to show you some of my crazy homemade recipes, let me know. I make a really good gingerbread body scrub, and with the run up to Christmas, it's amazing. If you love gingerbread, it's just amazing. I've started going to the natural deodorants anyway, which are like the salt sticks, so they're really good to use. I use pure shea butter as well as a nighttime moisturiser. I just got a big jar of shea butter from Amazon. I think it was like a tenner, and it's like this much. You barely make a dent in it, so I think it's going to last about 1,000,000 years. On Jules' channel as well, she mentioned cooked raspberries, which I hadn't actually heard of. I'm a bit of a raspberry-aholic, so I might give that a go because I love raspberries anyway. I have raspberries pretty much every day, so coconut, yogurt and raspberries, or I have them on top of porridge, or I have frozen raspberries in my daily smoothie, so it's not a crazy thing for me to have. Be normal. I'm going to try just to be as normal as possible. It is getting harder and harder as things are drawing closer. I'm feeling a bit self-conscious as well because I have to wear quite tight and little clothing because of what I teach. I teach pole fitness, so to stick to the pole you need a lot of your skin out, and my boobs have probably gone up a couple too, and I'm just feeling a bit conscious that people are looking at me and noticing body changes, but I know they're not. But I just feel quite self-conscious. I've got a little bit insecure the last like week or so, but again, I'm pumped up to here for the hormones, so I'm not surprised. I'm talking a little bit more to my mates about it, so, but they're just, I don't know, I don't feel like I'm getting the support I need either. So like this is brilliant, because so many of you, I've had full-blown conversations with people over Facebook and Instagram, and it's lovely. It's so nice just to talk to people and hear their journeys, and it's just nice to not feel alone, because this is such a lonely journey. So we're making a 2-week weight plan. So we're going to make kind of like an evening out of this, and we're going to sit and play around with some ideas of what we're going to do in the 2 weeks, and we're going to use it, we're going to try and make it as fun as possible. Our plan so far for the day that it happens is I want to come home and rest for a bit. We're going to watch some Netflix. We love watching like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, so something quite light-hearted. Something that's going to be like chilled. So we're going to go home, probably watch a film. If it's Christmas, we're going to watch all like the kids' Christmas films, and then watch some comedy like series like that. And then we're going to go out to dinner to our favourite place and probably go to the cinema, and that's what we're going to do. So that day is going to be kind of jam-packed but quite relaxed. I think that's probably going to be the theme for most of the 2 weeks. I've just gotten this mentality that until it's a negative, be positive, act like it's going to be real. You know, there's that PUPO, pregnant until proven otherwise. I think that's amazing. I think that's how you should act in your 2 week wait. Another thing we're going to do is lots of cooking. I love cooking, so we're going to do lots and lots of cooking. Oh, giving up caffeine as well. I've given up, well, ish. I'm down to 1 cup a day. Eating really, really well as well. So lots of fruits and vegetables is something I do anyway, but that is kind of something I'm putting in. Really getting healthy. Is there anything that you've seen, heard, done, not done, wanted to try, anything else? Because, you know, I'm all ears, I'm all up for ideas. This is the first time I'm doing this. I've known about my condition for a long time, but this is the first time I'm doing this. That's what I'm going to do. If you've got any suggestions, please let me know. And again, thank you so much for your support. I've got more and more updates along the way, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.